Hi, I'm Risner, and you're watching Cinderblock Sessions.
I smell the air with the windows down. I can't help it, how it makes me feel. There's a cane pole and a tree. It's a wind there for me. Down at Papa's place is where I wanna be. Wraps us in his loving arms and says he's never letting go. We check the garden, the barn, and even the bees in the old oak tree. Winston tries to tag along and keep up with Papa and me. I can still hear the White Rock Road just a beating underneath my wheels. I smell the air with the windows down. I can't help it, how it makes me feel. There's a cane pole and a tree, and it's a wind there for me. Down at Papa's place is where I wanna be. It's been too long since I've been there, and everything's been changed. They went and sold the land into parcels and came in and murdered the range. The barn's been torn down and the bees are all but gone. Yeah, but everything's fine in the back of my mind, and that's where it all belongs. I can still hear the White Rock Road just a beating underneath my wheels. I smell the air with the windows down. I can't help it, how it makes me feel. There's a cane pole and a tree, and it's a wind there for me. Down at Papa's place is where I wanna be. It's where I wanna be. Won't you take me back?
You know, the music's the one thing that I've always gone back to and have always loved. You know, like when you're younger and you're growing up and you're playing video games or you're outside playing baseball with your friends or doing whatever, it's easy for your parents to be able to say, you can't do this thing that's fun. And so when they would take away my guitar, they saw how much it changed me and how important it was and how it had changed my life even at such a young age. And so that was one thing that they never took away from me. I mean, I'm not saying I got in trouble all the time, but you know, they knew early on that that was going to be something that was really important to me. I wrote my first song when I was 13, and it was horrible. I don't even remember it. I kind of remember what it was about, but I'm not going to say because it was real bad. Yeah, that's when I learned I could do it. That's when I learned I could make up my own story and put music to it Even if it was bad, it was still done. I wrote it on the way back from a trip that I was on. So in like 3 hours, I wrote my first song, which now that I look back on that, I wish I could write more songs in 3 hours, you know? Yeah, I think heartbreak and love songs are about the, you know, that's kind of where you start, because it's something everyone has experienced. It's either joy or disappointment, because that's what is gonna have the most natural, convincing song, is something that people believe. But as I've gotten older and you hear more songs, you know, you kind of want to branch out and do those songs that are off the wall that maybe not, or definitely didn't happen to you, but maybe happened to somebody else, you know? Like there's a saying that every country singer needs a murdering song kind of thing. You know, I got a murdering song. I haven't murdered anybody, but I wouldn't tell you if I did, so. Really early on, you start hearing about like Texas songwriters and how Texas is better than other places because of their songwriters and because of the history that songwriters of like leaving Nashville and coming back to Texas just to, because that's what they love. And so they're writing songs about their life. They're writing songs about the state they live in. They're about the countryside, you know. That's always been really intriguing to me, to be able to tell your own story like that. I've tried to listen to other stuff. You know, there's other styles that are really interesting to me, but I always end up going back to that Americana, rootsy kind of stuff just because I feel like that's who I am. You know, there's a reason I love to eat Mexican food. It's because I love it. You know, I don't know why. That's just what I do, right? And so it's not that I'm trying to be a country singer. It's not that I'm trying to be a rock star. It's just who I am. You know, when I write songs, you know, I want them to be timeless, and I want them to be a representation of who I am or who I was at that moment. And so every time I record a new song or every time I do a new album, I feel like it's just me summing up that chapter of my life. And I kind of look at fans as people that want to be a part of that journey with you, and whatever they're able to get from your music is great. But you know, I've been doing it for a long time, and so me, it's just I want them to have songs that mean something to them. I hope that when people listen to them, that they hear me, that they hear that sounds like Cole Risner, that sounds like something he lived.
I got a Bible on the dresser, I put it in the drawer. Got a Sunday morning suit, but I don't wear it anymore. Got a line upon my finger where I used to have a ring, and a box full of photographs that don't mean a thing. All my Sunday learning, it won't help me now, 'cause I got 6 good reasons to put you in the ground. Got your name upon my chest that I look at every day, and a fire burning in my soul that will not go away. Heartache and cocaine are flowing through my veins, and the thought of you holding him is driving me insane. You've been running through my mind as I load another round, and I got 6 good reasons to put you in the ground. I got a long, long letter you left for me to read, and a long, long list why you had to leave. You said your heart's gone lonesome and you don't love me anymore, and that's the last thing you said when you went walking out my door. Crying all alone, 5 matches and the gasoline in what we called our home. 4 bottles of whiskey, 3 times you thought you'd lie to people that I'm a one dead and a one who's dead inside. Got a long, long